With Singapore's port playing a critical role in the country's economy, Prime Minister Loong says that the new Tuas megaport will be an opportunity to integrate new innovations and upscale operations so as to retain a competitive edge.
He made the comments at the container terminal's groundbreaking event today. When complete, the Tuas megaport will become the world's largest container terminal in the 2040s. Deborah Wong with more.
2,000 driverless automated guided vehicles, automated double trolley key cranes and round-the-clock operations. These are among the features of Tuas Port when it's fully operational in the 2040s. It's also capable of handling 65 million standard-sized containers. That's nearly twice the combined volume PSA handled last year.
But having automated vehicles transport cargo from the wharf to the land isn't just about efficiency. It's all part of a bigger plan, one that involves bringing together the port and the wider supply chain, which includes businesses like manufacturers, couriers and storage solutions. And by doing so, it's hoped that there'll be more business opportunities and better services.
While scale is critical to competitiveness, the move to Tuas goes beyond just having a bigger terminal. Tuas Port is also an opportunity to peer over the horizon and rethink the future of shipping. Because the port will be on a completely greenfield site, we can design from a clean slate and make innovation and sustainability key features. Tuas Port will also give us sufficient capacity to anchor shipping lines and alliances and host the world's biggest container ships.
PSA's beginnings in the 1970s were humble. A decade later, container volumes broke the million mark. Mr. Lee commended the pioneer generation of maritime workers for their grit in shaping the port's growth. Among them is D. Subramaniam, who's worked in PSA for 45 years. He says it was an uphill journey from a manual-intensive to a semi-automation work process.
During that process, there were some changes. So a lot of our colleagues were a bit apprehensive, there was some cultural shock. We tried to encourage them, it's part of the work. And of course our officers, our unions, came in the picture and give them a lot of time to make sure that they can adapt to these new changes.
Mr. Subramaniam believes the next phase towards full automation won't be difficult because workers have been trained to prepare for it. But beyond training, PM Lee acknowledged that supporting these workers is necessary as they gear up for the move from southern to western Singapore. He said there are long-term plans to improve transport connectivity in the area to help employees commute to work.